Morning. It is Wednesday, the 9th of April. We're about to leave the house, doing a load of pipe, going up to Hexham, so see some of you guys and gals out on the highway. This is the mud flap. That took me 2.5 hours to put on the other day. This is all jammed up with dirt, so to open this up, the old mud flap was ground like down in half to get in there. Yeah, I've still got to put a pop rivet back in the bottom of there to stop that whole extrude, I guess, flying out off the bar. But I got the same style mud flap going on the back here. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on the back and keep the anti-spray on the inside there. I'll figure that out, but we'll get there. Time to go to work with this big banger. But we got Haulin The Hume. Haulin The Hume is this weekend, so there'll be plenty of footage and videos from that. Some old bangers and bits and pieces. I've got a feeling I'll make that a separate video. That sunlight's bananas. I think I might make Haulin a completely separate video. I'll do like this the next couple of days, and then maybe Monday, Tuesday after the fact, but actual Haulin I'll make a separate video. It's just going to be too much otherwise, unless I'll do it all lead up and then the whole thing, if that's what you guys want to see. Wowzers. You can't see the full effect of that, but that's nuts. Anyway, let's go. Rightio, it is 20 past 3 in the afternoon, so a little bit's happened from this morning until now. Well, not really. I done one load out of Kemps Creek up to Hexham, and now we're here. We're on Pennant Hills Road, so I'm going to time lapse you down the racetrack here and have a chin wag with you a little bit later on. We got one mud flap on the other day. Now it's time to get this one out. We're going to need these two here. 1 and 2. Close this door because I don't think I'm going to get to those two today, therefore the back. There we go, that's how easy the other side should have been. 10 minutes and it's on. That side just, yeah, big dramas. This, I couldn't get this extrude to move at all. As you can see, there should be an actual separate plate here like on the back. I'll show you that. But this here is like two separate pieces slid into each other, the two bits of extrude or alloy, whatever you want to fucking say. But the other side, it's like it's caked with so much dirt in there, like it wouldn't spread. But this side spread straight away. So Headache. But I gotta get a hammer and dolly onto that and straighten that out. That's bent forward, so you would have seen in the time lapse I tried to give it a push, but she's solid, so I might have to get a boot, good old boot into that later. But I've got a bit of time now, so I'll get the big ones on the back too. I'll end up putting the little ones across the back there eventually and just tidy her up. Yeah, happy days. Good morning. My hat is always crooked. Good morning, legends. Thursday morning, we're in the truck. Fired her up, about to leave the house. So, got ourselves a quick little oversize. Look at this bloke. It's always one. Machine on. I'll throw you out the window when we get around this corner, and then we're going to unload this one and go get another one. So we'll have a look at that, or we might not, depends. We'll see how we go, but I'll definitely throw you out the window for this one. It's Thursday afternoon. I'm going to move this big rig across so I can get it ready to clean it all up at some stage tomorrow, ready for hauling on Saturday. Righto, so all I've done is just move it over at trailer width basically, so I can get access to both sides and clean it properly and thoroughly. There, she's got the one Kenworth mud flap on the back, but we're getting there with the rest of it. Is that coming off, or is they just put that? No, that's just a big one. There we go. She pretty shined up at the minute. yeah.